Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a brand that is completely new to me. This brand actually approached me via my email and asked me if I would mind doing a live application review for you here on my channel. And so I said yes. They had me pick out a few polishes from their website, and here we are going to talk about them today. So the reason I went ahead and agreed to swatch these polishes for you is something very different and new. And I think that's kind of the point. They want to make sure everybody knows that there is an alternative to your typical nail polish that you have to remove it with acetone. So as you've already learned from the title of the video, this brand is called Little Ondine or Little Ondine. I'm not really sure. I'm going to call them Little Ondine. This brand actually started in China, and they started as an organic paint business. This is regular paint, and then they expanded actually into the beauty industry because they were looking at all these nail polishes and saying, why do we have to have any toxic chemicals in our nail polish? Why do we need to use, you know, chemicals to remove our nail polish? So they wanted to give consumers an option of nail polish that this is actually a water-based nail polish. It doesn't have any harmful chemicals in it, and you can actually just peel it off when you're done with it at the end. So I'm going to read to you actually a few facts. Each of their nail polishes includes this little pamphlet here about how to use the product. So there's a few things that they want you to know. So they say Little Ondine's formula is unique and not corrosive. It is made with water and natural resin, which simply forms a color layer on your nail. So they say that you need to follow a few steps. You need to clean and dry your nail before applying. And then you apply 2 to 3 layers. I actually liked all of these at 3 layers the best. I feel like they were still a little bit less than my level of opacity that I like at 2 coats. So I'm going to show you 3 in my live application. And they went ahead and sent along their base coat as well. Here's what the bottles look like, by the way. They sent along their base coat that you can also use as a top coat. So they say start with a base coat and then apply 2 to 3 layers of your polish. Here's what one looks like here. And then you want to make sure and clean up around the edges before they dry, because since it's a peel off nail polish, if it's attached to your skin, then what will happen is it will naturally start to peel itself up before you're ready for it to remove. And then it says to keep them dry within the first hour. I just thought that this little pamphlet was so cute, and that's why I'm sharing it with you. And so then actually when you're ready to remove them, you just peel them off. And I'm going to show you a demonstration of that as well. So it says that you soak your fingers in warm water for easier peel off, or you can use alcohol pads if you like to, but I just found them really easy to just peel right up when I was done. And so then it says after you remove it, just make sure you keep your nails hydrated. And yeah, that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and show you live application. They had me pick 3 shades for myself. I went to their website, which I have linked in the description bar below, and I picked 3 out. These are the 3 colors that I picked. One of the things that I did notice though is that the color names is not on the actual bottle. It is on the box that they each come in. They each have their own box, and the name is on the bottom. And then they each have their own little booklet or pamphlet. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. I want to talk about this base and top coat first. So this one is called Secret, and they're saying it's their secret for a really nice base to lay on that's going to make it really nice to just peel this nail polish off. However, I did test these with or without the base coat, and they do still peel off without the base coat. But they say start out with this base, and I'm showing you right now how it's applying as a base and top coat, and then I'm going to also show you how it actually peels up when you use it as a base coat on top of like a regular nail polish. I also tested that out during the week, and I found that you can just use this like as a peel off base coat if you want to. And I liked it really well that way. I also like that when you lay this down, it doesn't look like, it doesn't have like an Elmer's glue look on the nail. Where's my other favorite one? This one that I have from Sally's is my current like alternative favorite. However, I think I'm going to start using this one instead because I like how it doesn't lay down a big white Elmer's glue look on the nail. And this one also was much faster to dry. So yeah, I like that. And then the other thing is I also really like it as a top coat. My nails they stayed really glossy looking for the whole time that I was wearing these, and I really liked it. They had a really nice thick feel to them. Really like this secret bottom and or base and top coat. So the three polishes that I chose. Let's start with this one that I have on my nail today. One of their claims is that they have beautiful vibrant colors, and that's for sure with a couple of these that I chose today, this one especially. And this polish, even though it doesn't say on the bottle, I have the box here and I looked again to make sure on the website. This polish is called Morning Glory. And this was definitely the most opaque out of the three that I chose. I could get away with just 2 coats. However, I am still going to show you 3. But I really liked it. I thought it was nice. So one of their claims that they also make, it's actually on the box, is that they are odor free. Now, I can't say that they're absolutely 100% odor free. However, I can go like this, and that's not like killing me. Where if you go ahead and do that to a regular nail polish bottle, you're just immediately like that, right? Well, there is like a kind of, it's definitely like an organic smell to it. It smells a little bit like, honestly, I hate to say fishy, but it kind of smells a little bit like that. However, on the nail, I don't smell it here, and it's very light. Like compared to how a regular nail polish bottle smells, it's a very light smell. So anyway, I did appreciate that about it, that you're also not going to be like painting your nails and just smelling up the whole room. That's a really nice thing about it too. So I am going to go ahead and show you 3 coats of this one here called Morning Glory. The next polish I want to share with you, I wanted to make sure and try out their nude because I know I have a lot of nude lovers out there. This one was the most sheer. I definitely needed 3 coats. If you don't mind a sheer nude, well then this is just perfect. But I think that you did most certainly need 3 coats on this one. But this is really lovely. It's called Cuddle, so let's go ahead and see how it swatches. And then the last one that I picked out, even though I'm not crazy for pinks, I did actually want to try their kind of rosy pink. And this one is called First Love. And again, I needed 3 coats on this, so yeah, let's go ahead and see how it swatches. actually got these polishes from the company about a week and a half ago, but I wanted to give them a good test because one of the things that they said is that even though they are made with organic products and not all these chemicals and everything, that they are still long lasting. So I went ahead and put them to the test, and I wore them on my Cinderella hand, which doesn't have any polish on it right now. Actually, it's quite stained because I just re-dyed my hair. But I went ahead and wore them on this hand for a whole week. And I noticed that they stayed chip free the whole time. They didn't chip on the ends, which I made sure to put the top coat on and wrap the tips, which is always a good thing to do if you want to make sure your polish isn't going to chip. So they didn't chip, but what they did do is they started peeling up on the edges, like down by my cuticle, on 2 of the fingers. They started doing that to where on about the 3rd or 4th day, I just went ahead and peeled them up because the fact that they were kind of peeling up was just kind of, it wasn't irritating me. It's just, you know, when you have like something there and you're just like, oh, this is gonna peel and it's gonna be a really satisfying, you know, thing to do. Kind of like those Biore strips, although it doesn't hurt, obviously, when you peel these off. So anyway, I peeled off those first 2, but I kept the one that was on my pinky. This First Love here, I wore this on my pinky for over a week. No chips, no peeling up, so maybe I just didn't, maybe on the first 2 I had it a little bit on my skin or something. You know how on the pamphlet I read you it said don't put it on your skin, so maybe I had it on my skin just a little bit and that's why it had peeled up. But the one that I wore on my pinky, it was nice and glossy and really beautiful for that whole, it was over a week that I wore it. So I can definitely attest to these that they are long wearing. So I think that's my whole review, you guys. I hope that you found this helpful. If you are a person out there that is definitely looking for an alternative, that you can't stand certain smells, that some chemicals in nail polishes bother you, definitely give this brand a check out. And yeah, I really enjoyed reviewing this product a lot. It was fun to, you know, see what else is out there and you know, something not so mainstream, especially trying an Asian beauty brand. That was really enjoyable for me. And overall, my experience with these was super duper positive. So, like I said, I linked in the description bar the address to their website. Go ahead and give them a look. They are retailing for $12.99 US, and I did notice on the bottle they are 10.5 milliliters, so pretty much around the range of like an indie polish. So yeah, I think that's my whole review. I hope you're having a really great day. Thanks for spending some time with me. Definitely, if you have any comments or questions, as always, leave them in the comments section below, and I will see you back for my next review. Take care. Bye. Next up, this is one of my favorites from the collection. It's called This Cost Me a Mint, and it's a very greeny mint. Sometimes mints can go a little bit more blue, but this is definitely on the green side. I thought this was beautiful on the nail. Let's go ahead and see how it swatches.